Hello and welcome to my once weekly show. My name is Michelle Marie and I am the owner and operator of Astrological Tarot. You can find me at astrologicaltarot.com. And before I have today's lovely guest on, I wanted to go over some of the astrology in the sky. So I'm so glad you guys are here with me tonight because, oh my goodness, we got a lot going on. So we are stepping into one of the most intense astrological weeks in April. And if you've been watching the headlines, you already know that it's not theoretical anymore. This is astrology just playing out in real time. I was actually, one of my shorts recently went viral because I said, about this time next year, we might be on the wrong side of a world war. So over the past several weeks, we've been tracking the ripple effects of the February 17th solar eclipse in Dhanishta Nakshatra. Now that represents the star of wealth. And then we had another lunar eclipse on March 3rd, and that was in Purva Falguni, and that governs pleasure, leadership, and power struggles. What are nakshatras? They're clusters of stars in the sky, and they tell us what's happening. So what did I say then? Before these eclipses, I said we would see a lot of economic disruption, some leadership instability, and the redistribution of global resources. There you go. That's what this does. Okay. So here we are. We're now watching a full-scale geopolitical crisis unfold with the war in Iran, and it's directly impacting the Strait of Hormuz, which normally carries a massive portion of the world's oil supply. So this flow has been severely disruptive, and it removed actually a total of 15% last time I checked the stats of the global oil supply. So that pushes prices toward crisis levels. And now we're seeing drone strikes on the oil infrastructure, and that's escalating a lot of military threats, and global alliances are being tested in real time. So this is exactly what happens when you activate Dhanishta, the nakshatra of wealth, resource, and global systems. It's my moon, so I know a little bit about it. So when it's eclipsed, a lot of wealth systems will shake, supply chains can break, and power consolidates. So let's just talk about this week, okay? Because astrologically, we're going to see things tighten up a bit. On April 5th, that was yesterday, Ketu aspected Venus, and that brought a lot of detachment, some disruption in our relationships, and a value recalibration. You may have felt this personally. I certainly did because it was right on my Venus. And so if you're seeing it globally in a kind of a fracture alliance and shifting loyalties, that's what's going on. Now, on April 10th, Mercury is going to enter sidereal Pisces. That's a sign of debilitation. And then we'll have 5 planets in Pisces: Sun, Mars, Mercury, Saturn, and Neptune. So this is not a light energy. We call this a stellium in astrology. Now, Pisces governs our oceans, oil, hidden forces, institutions, the subconscious, the spiritual community. So when you cluster this much planetary energy, you get confusion, emotional overwhelm, misinformation, events happening behind the scenes. Sound familiar? Okay. Then on April 13th, we're going to enter what's called a Kalsarpa Yoga. That's when the moon is going to join Rahu. So they're all going to be there. And that's going to create a feeling of destiny accelerating, events becoming unavoidable, and collective anxiety increasing. So people may start feeling things are happening faster than they can process. And then right in the middle of this Kalsarpa Yoga on April 14th, the sun is going to enter Aries, its sign of exaltation. But before it does that, Surya is going to go through a Gandanta. That's a cosmic knot that occurs between water and fire signs. This one is between Pisces and Aries. It's a rebirth point, and it's not gentle. So there's going to be a crisis before we go into some clarity, some endings before new beginnings start, and there might be some emotional overwhelm before you can take some decisive action. So just be aware. Now let's connect to this energy to what we're seeing globally. We're not only dealing with the war in the Middle East, we're also dealing with increasing rhetoric on territorial expansion. Canada, Greenland, Venezuela, Cuba, themes of control, land, and power. If you guys saw that there was 56 stars on the flag, that's 1, 2, 3, that's 4 there. Okay, there's more to come. Okay, so this is classic because Aries is all about territory, conquest ruled by Mars, and Pisces is all about our global systems, oceans, oil reserves, things under the surface. So this energy is being activated right now. And here's the part that I believe you guys need to understand. Because of the disruption in the state of Hormuz, we are entering a period where everything will become more expensive because the Star of Wealth was affected with that February 17th eclipse. Fuel, transportation, food, goods, and this is not temporary. So this is the economic ripple effect of a choke point being controlled. And again, this is what seeded that Danishta Star of Wealth eclipse. So spiritually, how do we deal with this? Because astrology is not here to create fear. It is here to give us tools and to prepare us for what's coming. So a really beautiful chant that you can do this week is Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. And you can say this any day of the week because Shiva, the god of destruction, can really help us deal with some of these energies and see the full picture. Another one to remove obstacles is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And that is to Lord Ganesha. He's Shiva's son. Now, definitely avoid making any impulsive decisions during emotional highs. Limit your media intake because Mercury and Pisces can distort perception, and spend some time near the water, but consciously, because water is highly activated right now. And I do want to say this, we are building toward a very intense window through April 18th and the 22nd with multiple planetary wars going on. And I'll be going deeper into that next week so you can be prepared and not reactive. So tonight, I am very excited to have a very special guest joining me again. I am honored to welcome the lovely, the beautiful, the amazing Jane the Seeker. She is a gifted psychic medium and intuitive with over 40 years of experience. She's been guided by angels, and since the age of 3, she's been working with angel cards. Since then, she picked up tarot, and she's got these beautiful Lenormand spreads. I think she calls them the grand tableaus. I'll let her explain it. And she gets messages from the spiritual world, sees portals. She's really cool. Okay. So she brings an incredibly powerful, clear, and compassionate insight to tonight's reading. So we need that, right? So let's go ahead, start putting your questions in the chat. Tippers will receive priority, and then we'll go in order as they come. So let's take a breath. Let's get grounded. And let's begin. Because tonight we're not just looking at the cards, we're navigating the moment we're living in. Jane.
Hello. So nice to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh, I love having you on. I look forward to this week every month. So yay.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm seeing a lot of lovely people come in the chat and say hello. It's lovely to see you all. Barb, I went ahead and got your question in. The lovely Nancy is here. Good to see you, Nancy. And oh, Venus is out walking the puppy. Good to see you, Venus. Oh, the lovely Sybil is here. Some patients is here. I hope your recovery is going well. Some patients had the second surgery since last time. So yeah. Do you remember some patients, Jane?
I don't remember exactly. Sorry.
Broke both arms and legs and tore the shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember? Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, and such a great attitude about it. It's like, she's like you. You guys are warriors. It's like, and yes, please subscribe to Jane's channel. Definitely.
Thank you.
And then RH unavailable. Good to see you. The lovely Tarot Stash is here. Good to see you. Oh, there we go. Sip, sip. Okay. Let's see. Universal Jyotishi is here. Oh, yeah, there is a Parivata. Okay. Kitu and Surya. All right. Very cool. Let's see. Sybil is, yep. Let's see. Please put question in all caps. Thank you for the reminder, Venus. Everyone's saying hi. Scarletta, welcome, welcome. I'll go ahead and get your question in. Good to see you. And happy Monday to you too, Barbara. And then this American Mutt, good to see you. Oh, the video's a little off. I apologize, guys. I can try to get a faster VPN. Maybe that's going on. And then Beth is here. It is so lovely to see you, Beth. Thank you for being here. She is a powerful seer, isn't she? Yeah.
Thank you.
He is, she is.
I think he's wanting me to change my name from
So
Seeker to
Jane here. All right. And oh, did you get new glasses? Someone's wondering.
a long time. No, Gerald, I need new glasses. These are brand new glasses. And when I went to California last time, after I got off the train, I was waiting for the Uber. I was like calling the Uber and like, hey, I need an Uber. And I can't see, I don't know, whatever. They fell off my face. They landed on the ground. And right where my eyeball looks out, it got dents. It got chips taken out of it. So
Oh my goodness.
I need to get new glasses. So it's okay. I'll get some. That's one of the reasons why I haven't done anything on my channel, because I can't see the chat.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I'll read it for you. And welcome, Annette. So this is okay, Annette. Very, very nice to know your name. And then feeling much better after the second surgery. Yay, that's awesome. I love hearing that. And then, yeah, purchase responsibly. I love it. Okay. All right, some patience. I'm getting your question in. Salama, I'm getting your question in. Yes, and thank you for saying we glow. That's so sweet. And yes, we love our Tarot Stash cups. So, and then let's see. I don't want you to do anything you don't want to do, Jane. Yes, Jane is her own woman. All right, so ARH unavailable. I'm getting your question in. I didn't get your question, Rachel. Let me go up here. I might have accidentally missed it, or it didn't come through. It didn't come through, sweetie. It's not here. So go ahead and put your question in, darling. Let's see. And Rachel, you are second. Barbara's first and Rachel is second. Okay. So you have a little time to get it in. Okay. Yes, I did get that. And I apologize. I am on the fastest VPN that I have. So if it's a little choppy, I might have to pop in and pop back out again, because we had a big storm here yesterday and we didn't have power for hours. So it was lightning and thunder. It was crazy. So since then, the internet's been a little off. So I apologize for that. Okay, so let's get to Barbara's question first. What surprises await my time in Costa Rica? Okay.
Nice. I see drinks. Well, there you go. Right there. There's the Fool. So this is a new adventure for you. And the Fool is not being foolish. The Fool is just the start of something new. So, and he's got his little doggy with him. And wow, this just looks really good. Okay, so I'm just not even going to go any further than that, because it's all it's all telling me this story. So yes, you're going on a new adventure. This is something new for you. There will be giving and receiving. This is the card of giving and receiving in sort of equal measure. So there is some financial stuff involved, and it's you will be doing some planning with somebody else. There is somebody that is telling you where to go, how to go. Like, if you're in a new place and you don't exactly know what you're doing, get this guide, this person that you are going to be working with, that's going to show you around. And just like, it's going to be your person. And there you go, you land right exactly where you're supposed to be. You're even by like some water. I see like there's some grass and there's some water, and you're just feeling all of yourself right there. And it's good. It's really good. I mean, you even have an owl on your shoulder, so you have wisdom coming in. You'll be with horses. Good. Yes, there you go. Okay, that makes sense, because right on the bottom here, I wasn't even gonna show them, but I got the the Knight of Pentacles. This is all money related right here, except for the Fool. So this is a new adventure where you're going to win some, you're going to lose some, but you're really going to win. This is a winning situation. It's going to take time for everything to fall into place. And but you've got this owl on your shoulder. You know what you're doing. You see clearly what you want. And that's how you're making it happen with this other person, and with the giving and the receiving of the financial there. And yeah, there's your new journey. And I love it. I love it for you. It just looks like it's gonna it looks really good. I would be surprised if there was anything like I would be surprised if a fly bit you. Like, you're not even and there's not everything's going to be so minute that's going to happen that would be like an annoyance, because you got good cards here. Let's see what Michelle Marie has to say, because there's a balance.
I love that you mentioned water, because I did get Scorpio. So that tells me that this is going to be a very transformative time for you. You're really going to be tapping into your psychic connection to this place. Okay. So this is going to feel like a very transformative journey for you. And then I got the sixth house. This is all about giving and receiving, because I believe you got the Six of Pentacles. So there's going to be some money exchange, some service. I also see you maybe going to the markets, getting some vegetables, things like that. But I see this as a card of, you're going to feel like you are really giving back during this trip as well. Okay. Then I got a great card, because I know that you're there to kind of check things out. As you do that, see this from the era of like a lawyer. I got the Queen of Swords here. Okay. So as you travel and you tap into that beautiful Fool energy, know that compassion and that innocence needs to be guided by a little bit of wisdom, and that this can offer you a lot of clarity as you go through the transformative events. So this will help ground you a little bit, because Mercury, like I said, there's Pisces coming in and all of that. So know that that is going to kind of keep you, be thinking legally about what you are looking for to get out of this particular place, especially if you're thinking in the future, like the Queen of Swords tends to do. And then I love that Jane got the Fool, because I went to my Whispers of Ganesh Oracle and I got innocence. And this is just embodies the Fool. So there's a lightness around Ganesha in this card, and it portrays a lot of innocence. It's by being soft, by being open, you're giving the universe the opportunity to assist you in creating those beautiful desires. So be willing to release any cynicism. Like, Jane got great cards for you. So especially if you've noticed yourself carrying a lot of stress over time, like a lot of us from Los Asados Unidos have been doing, just let that go and really get into the land, feel the flow, enjoy yourself. Because, change and transformation, I think, are going to be a very good thing for you on this trip. And ask your guides that are with you to really refresh your thinking as you go through this transformative journey. And with their assistance, they're going to help you contemplate each situation that you encounter and support you. So you're going to feel a freedom from fear and worry and the unhealthy obsessions that we're all kind of dealing with right now. And it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to kind of take on this more like childlike Fool energy. So I'm excited for this trip. They want you to, ground yourself a little bit by thinking logically about it, because there's a lot of transformation going on, but you're going to be giving and really, really stepping into something new and exciting. So I love that for you, Barbara. Oh, and my goodness.
I just heard, and it's like, you really actually don't even have to look back. I just heard, and don't look back.
Wow. Well, we're going to have some major stuff coming our way. So, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
You have an owl tattoo.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
There you go. She
also has a Ganesha tattoo.
That is you. That is, oh my gosh. I'm so happy for you.
Yes, you sent me a photo of that. That's awesome. I love that. I just remembered. Oh, my goodness. And you are very welcome. She goes, I won't look back. Thank you, lovely ladies. And oh, they're so welcome, hun. And then the lovely Garnet is here. I got your question in, Garnet. It's lovely to see you. Okay, so Miss Rachel is next. And let me know if I'm skipping or anything like that. Okay, guys, I apologize if I am. We're having, like I said, we had a big lightning storm that affected the power here. Okay, the townhouse I saw today on 9533 Corey Bridge looks great. Cards for this. About to file an app. I have a backup option that's on Columbia Road. You pulled for that last time. It's a little less expensive, but this is on the end and has a fenced yard. I would have to get used to some road noise. Cards for this space. So this would be a townhouse on 9533 Quarry Road. Okay, so that's 16. So that's a 4. That's a Rahu. Okay. Okay. Well, we will see.
You know what? Go ahead. I want to do just a little vignette about it.
Lucky Rachel.
Well, it just gives you the most information, to be honest. So we'll do that.
I love that you have your cards like up on a little, is that like what you put shoes in and you just put the cards in there? That's really clever.
Yes, I'm like, let's go put my
Genius.
I know, right? Look at this.
Oh my gosh, when I'm moving to somewhere more permanent, I'm so getting that. That's genius, Jane.
Oh, it doesn't even have to be permanent. You just throw it over the door.
Oh no, I mean like I'm out of a suitcase still, so.
Oh, right, got you.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
I've got to look for the house. I'm sorry. I'm really gonna do my best here. I'm gonna look for the heart. I'm sorry, the house.
Yes, I'm doing that too. Okay. Oh my goodness, Rachel.
Come on, house.
Okay, so let's see what else.
There she is. Okay, got the house.
No, it's a 2, not Rahu. Okay, thank you. 9. Oh, it's 95332. So that's, oh, it's 14. I said 16. Duh. Thank you. You can tell I'm tired. Okay, so that'd be moon. That's ruled by the moon. And she said it was beautifully done.
Okay. So let's just look.
Okay. So Rachel, I got some interesting cards for you. Okay. The main one that I got is I got the 3 of Wands and it came up reversed. Okay. So there might be some misaligned expectations around this, and you might be missing a better place or a better opportunity. So just take a step back and consider your other options just for now. I'm not saying no, but that's the main energy I got around that. So then the second card kind of provides me with a little bit more clarity. Okay. I got the 4 of Pentacles. All right. This is it's a need to kind of manage your money a little more appropriately. It could be kind of a hoarding thing. So it's important that you how do I say this? Don't put too much into the cost. Obviously, pay attention to that. But they're saying that there might be some, like, you might be fearing money a little bit around it. I don't know, but that there's like a clinging thing to this, and they're kind of saying no there. Okay. And then I went to the Mahabharata Oracle and I got the reprisal card. So there's something you're not seeing, and there is a better opportunity. Okay. I am really curious to see what Jane got. And I'm going to pull another card while she, goes over her tableau. But yeah, that's the main kind of energy I got, that there might be even better deal for you. Okay.
Yeah. Now, what I did was a 9-card vignette, and I went ahead and put the house in the middle instead of just seeing where the house lays, because I'm not putting out all 36 cards. And the first thing that is there is a man. So we have the man who is the best friend. We have a dog and a man and a letter. So I don't know if I don't know if this man, this is the problem with doing this. sight unseen and not knowing your situation. But I do see a man who, and I do see a dog. So do you have a dog?
Not yet.
Okay.
She's looking.
Okay. And I do see you putting in that the application for something else. In this house, that in the condo, it would be very grounding for you. I get the anchor. It's like it's almost like you move in, you anchor yourself there. But then what I kind of see happening is there might be some busybodies around this condo, like your neighbors. They might be like watching you and talking about you, and you may not like that. So you do have the opportunity then to go a different direction, to an older place that may not be as new or as nice. You're looking to get a dog? Yeah. So, yeah, you're definitely getting a dog. I mean, the dog is there. The dog is like front and center over the house, no matter what house it is. And then you go to market. So it's convenient. It has a lot of things that you need, but it might be out of it might not have some of the things that you really want. Like I said, it does anchor you. It's an anchoring place. You could have some nosy neighbors. With every place that you live in, there's going to be the good and the bad. There's going to be the problems. There's going to be the good. So you have to decide what you can and cannot allow in your life. Do you want to be anchored to this house where people might be talking about you? Whatever it is, you can always move. Live a year there and then move if it doesn't work out. But I see a man, a dog, a letter. So there is something coming in that I want you to look at all of your mail, all of your email. People sometimes, if anybody's ever watched that movie or read the book, that the house of land and something in fog, sand and fog, the house of sand and fog. It's where this woman, she gets like, she just, life overwhelms her. She just gets overwhelmed and she doesn't open her mail anymore. And if you don't open all your mail, little problems can happen. So please open all your mail. That's what I mean. If I learned anything from that movie, is to open my mail. Yeah, and I know you don't want to move again, but it's like it's going to be something about the housing market. There's an older home. There's an older place in this housing market that you might end up going to. I don't know. This is for you to figure out.
Well, and Rachel, I got that your hard work is going to pay off. Okay, so keep looking, keep searching, and you're going to be all right. I don't know if you're looking for a big dog because that's a giant yak there, but yeah, I would just, keep your options open. Oh, that's a big dog. Yeah.
Hoot. They make little ones like this.
Oh, that's like, is that a Burmese mountain dog?
I think that's what it is. That's what it looks like. But I mean, there's other dogs that look like that are smaller. You don't have to get a big old dog.
So we are saying to just keep your options open because you might miss on a better opportunity. Okay, Rachel? And then she said, I saw a 25-pound Bernedoodle today. Yes, he's probably going to be mine.
Oh,
I love that.
I'm so jealous. A Bernedoodle. Oh my gosh. That's like what that practically is, right? I mean, oh my gosh. Lucky you.
I would keep your options open and like Jane said, check your mail, honey, because there might be something waiting for you. Okay? Whatever service that you use to find places. This was a stud dog, very shy. Oh, that's so sweet.
a stud
Oh, well,
dog.
Rachel, I'm so excited for you. Okay, and the lovely Kaylee popped in. It's good to see you, Kaylee. And welcome, Izzy. I went ahead and put your question in, okay, dear? So good to see you. And the lovely Nicole came in too. It's lovely to see you, Nicole. I hope you're doing well. Nicole's got the cutest kiddos.
Aw,
We follow each other on Facebook.
aw.
Yeah. Okay. You really pulled yeah, it was a Burmese mountain dog, like looked like. Yeah, that's funny. You can't make this up, guys.
Yeah, I mean, that dog would not have popped out if there was some other looking dog you were going to get. It would,
No,
seriously.
no. And I've got little Rosie behind me. I'm like, you can see her. So she's making a cameo.
So cute.
Yeah. We get furniture and pillows that match her fur. So you can't really see her as much. Oh goodness. Yeah. She goes, weird. The dog is a poodle burn, I think. Yeah. And Rose, oh, she says, Rosie, what's up? She says hi.
Oh, puppy.
Oh. Yeah, Rosie, I had her listen to Rachel playing her violin the other day, and she just sat there very quietly. It was very sweet. Oh my
Oh,
goodness. And yes, Venus and Pisces, you can't make this up, Venus. That's just hilarious. Uh, Abhi Krishna, very good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Okay, so let me check my tips here. All right, so we are going to move into a lightning round because we got a lot of questions. So Scarletta, if you guys tip, you get by both of us, okay? And if you don't, you're gonna be one each, okay? So here's because we have a lot of questions.
okay.
Scarletta, are you here? Some patience. Are you still here, my dear? Please check in. Yes, you can ask. I did see your question, Salama, and I got it in. So Scarletta, are you here? Some patience. And then you're after some patience, okay, Salama? Some patience is here. Yay.
Yay.
Okay, I'm not seeing Scarletta. So we will go ahead and do.
I think they just showed up.
Oh, Scarletta just did?
I think so.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, there you are. Yay. Okay, and Salama's here too, and so is some patience. Okay, so Miss Jane, would you like Scarletta's question was coming for me this April or some patience? Should I search for another job or stick with the place I'm with?
I'll go first one.
Okay, you got it. And I will do lovely some patience.
All right. Okay. So Scarletta. Oh, okay.
She's making noises, guys.
All
Well, if you
right.
guys were here at the beginning, we got a lot of energy in April. And in my previous video, I did it by sign, so you can look up your sign there.
You're going places. Now, you're this is the Chariot. And there's two roads you can go. Now I got that song. Stairway to Heaven. There's two roads you can go down with, but don't be alone. I don't know. I think it's a Led Zeppelin song. Anyway, and those wheels are looking kind of floppy. So your chariot is it's going to be a little bumpy, right? So I don't know why this chariot is like that, but it's giving me bumpy vibes. But still you're moving forward. So I mean, moving forward is better than not moving at all. Um, Judgment. We're going to be there's going to be a lot of we're going to be experiencing a lot of judgment, especially in the States. I don't know where you are, but there just seems to be like so much of that going on. And the key for you is to not listen to the gossip. I get the birds again. I've been getting the birds a lot tonight, um, because it's because there's going to be information coming out. he's dead, he's not, he's dead, he's not, and who knows who this is, okay? But you know what I'm saying? They're like, no, I don't know. It's like, it's just so weird. Everybody's like, is so and so gone? Is this what's going on here? And so that's why I'm saying, like all of these birds, these people are they're all like, like I don't know, I don't know, like they're running around. But the key for you is to keep your sights moving forward and just stating your judgment for yourself and knowing that you are doing the right thing with what you are doing. As long as you're right in your life, because you should be, and you should be first in your life, um, you're going places. So that's what I got.
And Beth says, yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the roads you're on. I love that.
Yep.
Yay. That's
Yeah.
great.
A lot of my readings come to me in songs.
Oh. Okay. And then Abhi Krishna, I went ahead and got your question in. Thank you so much for asking. All right. Let's see. And Annabelle Cousins, it's lovely to see you. You can ask a question if you like. We're just doing lightning round now. Okay, so I am Salama is ready, and then RH unavailable. Are you here? Because you're after Salama. Go ahead and check in. I'm going to go ahead and do some patience. Would you like Jane, before we get started, would you like Salama's question? May I have a reading for the job I'm offered, or RH unavailable? Will I get involved with the right guy for me in 2026?
RH.
You got RH. Okay, I'll take Salama's next. Okay, some patience. And that's if RH is here. RH, you got to check in to do your question. Are you unavailable or are you here? Are you here? Are you here? If not, Sybil's next. Okay. All right. RH is here. Yay! I'm glad you're available. Okay, so this usually happens when spirit is really trying to get my attention, some patients, and no, you did not get the tower card. Yay! We don't want any more of those. But I went to two different decks. Sometimes I do this for the imagery, okay? The first deck, I got the 10 of Wands, but it came up reversed. So this tells me that this is not, it's not going to work out if you look for another job, okay? Whenever I get this is, you're not going to see the results of your hard work. You're wasting your energy. Put it towards your healing. Just try to keep things at a status quo right now. You already have so much burden and responsibility and exhaustion that it's good that you just kind of keep things really simple right now. So then I went to my Rider-Waite. Guess what I got? I got the 10 of Wands reversed. So this is a double header with spirit. They're literally saying, don't do it. Don't waste your energy. Just stay in the status quo. Okay. So you don't want to be adding anything else to your plate right now because you've already got quite a bit there. So I went to my Mahabharata Oracle and I got Bhishma. When Bhishma appears, the selflessness of the guy, well, selflessness will guide your path forward. Now, Bhishma had to fight on the side of the Kauravas, even though he disagreed with their king, Duryodhana, but he had a pledge to Dhritarashtra, his father, to serve his family. So he served and he did a great job in the war. And Krishna, at the end, rewarded him with the ability to go out on the North Path. And he literally died on a bed of arrows while instructing all of the Pandavas. I mean, this guy was just amazing. So he's kind of like you, where you're kind of on your own bed of arrows right now. You're in recovery, okay? But you got good things coming your way, but you're being asked to sacrifice, okay? So this is a necessary sacrifice for a higher purpose. This tells me that the job you have might be a little karmic, okay? So his vow to the king defined his destiny, and through restraint and service, he upheld the noble ideals beyond his own personal desires. So let go of any short-term gains in your job, and especially for sustainable success, and you're going to be okay, because sacrifice will clear the way for growth for you in your career, right? That's the main energy I'm getting. So the answer is no. See this as something karmic for you, okay? And yeah, no go. Yep, you got it. I know. What the heck? But when you get it twice, it's just like they're doubling down. So Okay, Annabella, go ahead and get your question in. Okay. Oh, and Sue Toffee, it's lovely to see you, but I am so sorry you lost your kitten. Oh,
Oh,
honey. Okay, well, we'll get to you next, but I'm going to let Jane, because she already pulled cards for somebody. We'll get to you after that, okay, sweetie? And we'll both do your reading, okay? I'm so sorry. And then some patient says, I have some magical bow I'm wielding in the sacrifice to stay to the job I'm in. That tracks. It's a definite sacrifice staying in a job. Yeah, that's what they showed me. I mean, this guy had to basically fight a war for a king he didn't like. He was a total narcissist. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry to hear it's not great. I've been in those jobs before, my dear. Oh my gosh. Okay, Jane, your turn. And then we're going to do Sutapi for her
all right.
little kid.
And who was I doing? And it wasn't it about a relationship?
Yes, I'm going to go ahead and pull it up. It is
Yeah.
RH unavailable.
Okay. Will I get involved with the right guy for me in 2026, please? Okay. Yes, that's the answer. But okay, so I was right. Yes, because I do have the best friend. So there is somebody coming in who is going to be a best friend. You may even fall in love with somebody who is a really good friend right now, a confidant. You might all of a sudden touch and whoa, there's sparks, like you both were reaching for the fork or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if you know this person already. I'm just saying that yes, there's somebody coming in that's going to be your best friend. You need to go to all the parties and all of the things that you are invited to. This is going to a party right here. We're going into the garden and we're with and we're meeting people, and it's a nice sunny day. I mean, this is your joy, exuberation. The sun in the Lenormand and the sun in the well, this is it this I'm sorry, this is no, this is the Lenormand. Yeah. But it's the same as in tarot. So the sun is really shining. There is somebody that I think it's not going to be the first person that you meet. And so you're going to kind of go, but Jane said that I would meet somebody. Okay. But it's not going to be that first person. Okay. There's just something not like you don't connect. It's really good, but you don't do that really good connection. So you're going to go through a little period of not being sure about me and what I say to you, but this is your life, so you have to live it. And then and then people are going to start talking about you, and then somebody's going to come in with flowers and just and just right off your feet, sweep you right off your feet. Maybe even in a book club or a library or Barnes and Noble, or you're reading the same book at an airport, something like that. A book is important to get information, and it could be somebody who is a little bit older than you. Do not uh, no ageism. Okay, let's not do that. So that's what I have for you. That I do see somebody. It's just I think it's the second person that you meet. Could be very wrong. But there's somebody and they're going to become your best friend.
I love that, Jane. Your best. Okay, that happened to me. RH unavailable. There's a almost 33-year-old age difference between Jonathan and I, and we were friends forever. And I just didn't see him that way. One, because I was going through a divorce and I wasn't really ready to be with anybody anytime soon. And then I needed to heal. And he was just my friend the whole time. And he was like the best friend I could have ever had. And then years later, it was just like you just look at each other a little differently and go, oh, really? Like it's just like
Yeah,
so
exactly.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So like today we're on our walk and we were talking about like there was this whole group of teenagers outside and they were all dressed in emo. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like when I was in high school. And he goes, what year was that? And he was like, I was 50. And I'm like, oh, that would have been creepy. But I was in my 30s when we, I was in my mid 30s when we got together. A little different, not 13 and 50, but it just, he's my best friend in the whole world. So you just never know. It's crazy. And a book connected us. So I think that's really cool, Jane, that you got that. And that's how I ended up with my husband, RH. So, oh my gosh. And she goes,
Yeah.
or says, what a reading. Thank you. So cute. Totally agree. Yeah, I love that. And then some patients, it's called Tuesday every day of my whole life. Always the parent to the boss is the narcissist. Yeah, that's funny. And then Beth is like, what's it like to be ruled by a narcissist? Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I hear you. And some patients, I've been surrounded by those personality types too. I think I call it defense against the dark arts. We're just getting extra credit in this birth. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the lovely Sue Toffee. Okay, and then we're going to go to Salama and Sybil. All right, guys? Unless we get a tip. And if you want
okay.
both of us to answer your question, do tip, okay? All right, so I did pull some cards for you, Sue Toffee, and my heart is with you. I am so sorry for your loss, sweetie. I can tell that it's definitely affecting you. The first card I got Libra. So this was a relationship. Okay, this was someone that you loved. Libra rules the heart. It's very Venusian and beautiful. So then I went to my tarot, and Light Seers really wanted to talk to you. So the first card I got was the Page of Pentacles, but it came up reversed. This is the card, it had some learning and some curiosity about it, but it can also carry some bad news. Okay, so how do I say this? So there's something that this was supposed to show you. Okay, so taking on a debt, taking on something that wasn't necessarily yours. Okay, so this is one, not your karma. This is the kitten's karma. Okay, and two, do not take responsibility for the debt because it's not yours to take. Okay, so release any guilt that you might be carrying around. You provided what was best for this kitten at that particular time, and that is that's the best that you could have done for anybody. Okay, then I got the Page of Swords reversed. So that's two pages reversed. Okay, so you can see, she's got her hair in the wind. She's got a very curious intellect about her. But when this is reversed, it tells me that your thoughts might not be in order right now. Okay, so like, could have I done more? Could I have done this? Like, don't overthink the situation. Okay, this was a soul that had some karma to work through, and it was just a little bit left. And know that kittens go to the other realms too, and they're very happy. Okay, so just know that this is it's not your karma to carry. Okay, and that this kitten just had a little bit of karma left, and you were there to kind of help him through it. Okay, sweetie. All right. So this also tells me to, don't fear putting yourself out there and being you again, and allowing yourself to tap into that beautiful, youthful, curious energy, because I know that grief can mess with that a little bit. I've totally been there before. Okay. Jonathan and I both. He when he met me, I had 3 dogs, and he adopted all 3 of them. So we since lost all 3, and they're in our hearts forever. But we have Rosie now, and we opened ourselves up to those new opportunities, those new family members. Okay. The reason I say to don't turn down an opportunity is, don't miss an opportunity to let another little being in your life. Okay. This might have felt like a failure in some way, but you just need to take a step back and gain some perspective on it, because there will be opportunities for you in the future. Right now, they're just kind of asking you to heal, pay attention to your thoughts, pay attention to grounding yourself, maybe take a good look at your finances, things like that, see what you can handle as far as other little beings in your life. And then when you're ready, you can start looking again, but it's going to be a little bit because you've got some healing to do, but know that it's not your burden to carry, my dear. Okay. Yeah. So Jane, what do you have to say, sweetheart?
Yeah, this is something that I know personally, because I'm a medium. I mostly am really good at mediumship, but I was talking to somebody on the other side. This was a couple of years ago, and they were telling me that that sometimes they go into a life just for their unfinished karma, or also for somebody else's karma. Okay. So, and I don't want to say who this person was that told me this, because it would just give too much away from, I can't from my own heart, but I do know. And then I heard that like just a few days ago that people come in just to finish up a little bit of karma, because I have justice here. I went to my cat deck. I went to my, I love this deck, the Feline Forest Cats, which is just like one of the cutest decks ever in the world. I have I have 15 cat decks, but I love this one. And I have more than 15. So what they're showing me is that this was to be a short lifetime for them. Okay. And it had nothing, and it did have something to do with you too. It was to teach you something. But what they are showing me, because then I also pulled from my Cat Mythos magic oracle deck, which is cats again, and I got the purring queen. So what this is alluding to is, if you, this is almost like the princess and the pea, because look how many blankets she has underneath her. So all of those blankets to me represent past and future animals that you will have in your life.
Oh,
So yes, and your cat is telling me that they are sorry that because like they couldn't say to you, and nobody can say to you, hey, I'm only going to be around for a little bit. I just got this like karma to finish up over here, and you're supposed to learn this lesson about you know people not living a long time, or why did my cat so young. I don't know how old your cat was, but yeah, there's going to be more cats for you, and more animals. So it's like, because I got justice, judgment, and then the tower. So that to me right there is, this cat had to go through some karma. And you know what? Bless you. Bless you for taking them in so that they could learn this karma, and work through this karma with you. And they know that, like, because you're doing that, like, all the cats are going to want to come to you. They're going to be like, she's a queen, man. Look at all the blankets she puts underneath us. She wants us comfortable. So I'm sorry for your loss. Do know there are more waiting to come to your house. This is not just a purring cat on a lot of blankets. This is a cat waiting to come to your house. So that's what my cards say. This was a short life for this cat. They are sorry, but it's what they had to do. We all come into this life for whatever reason, and we don't know how long we're going to stay. So
no, and this is a difficult plane to be in. This is Mrityaloka, the place where all things die. So we come here to basically pay off karma, and then we go to these other realms, which are way cooler. So
yeah,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. So, and everyone's sending you lots of hugs and support. Okay, sweetie. And Sue
So
Safi says, well, lots of love to you, honey.
yeah.
Okay, so let's see. We are going to go to the lovely Salama next. And then Sybil, are you here, my dear? Please check in, Sybil. Let's see, I didn't see you up here. Sybil, are you here, darling? Okay, and then after Sybil, we have the lovely Garnet.
Oh, Sybil is here.
Sybil's here. Okay, so I'm going to do Salama. And then if you want to do Sybil, we can go ahead and do
Okay.
that. Okay, so Salama, while Jane was I did pull some cards for you, my dear. The first card I got for the job that you were offered was Temperance. So this is about patience, moderation, seeking a lot of balance and harmony. So this is receiving help in the right measure, in the right time, in the right way. Okay. So really practice your discernment when it comes to this job. Is it going to grant you that beautiful energetic balance and sacred moderation that you're looking for? Because we don't want any excess or imbalance in your life. Okay. So that's the main question. So really use your third eye when it comes to choosing this particular job, because this is, it could be an opportunity, but I did get the Three of Wands reversed. So there might be some misaligned expectations, like a missed opportunity. Now, this could also be that you might be asking for too much, like too little. There might be a failed project or goal that they put you in charge of that, and you just kind of need to take a step back. So take a step back, see if it's aligning with you. Okay. That's the main energy that I got in and around this. Once you do that, I got a really, really good card for you. Okay. I got a 10 of Cups, because what this tells me is that when you use that beautiful discernment, like when I get the Temperance card and the Three of Wands, when you step into that third eye energy, you're going to have the best, most content, amazing job ever. It's going to bring you a lot of harmony. You're going to be able to balance your family with work. So make sure that they're not like, that they have a clear view of who you are and what they expect from you, and that they're not going to overwork you and take time away from your family. And so basically, if you're going to take the job, set boundaries early. I know they say, don't take a vacation right before you like start a job or anything like that, but they do want you to be very clear about what your boundaries are, okay? When it comes to your time, when it comes to your autonomy as a worker, okay? Because when you do that, that's going to make the work home life balance a lot better for you, okay? That's the main energy I got in and around it. And you're here. Okay, great. All right. And then, oh, thank you, Sutali. Okay. So let's see. I'm just kind of scrolling here. And Sybil is here. Wonderful. And then after Sutafi, oh, sorry, not Sutafi. After Sybil, we have Garnet, and I know Garnet's here. So Garnet is message for me. Okay, I'll get you one for there. And then what's coming up for me in love, past, new, or both? Both love questions. Which one would you like, Jane?
Either one, but I'm
Well, I
doing
know
Sybil.
Garnet's here. I'll go ahead and do Garnet. That'll give Izzy some time to come in. And then we'll
Okay.
see if Izzy's here. Okay, go ahead, Jane. I'll go ahead and
Oh,
pull up the question with Sybil.
okay. There was a
There you
question with Sybil. Okay.
go. It's hi,
Oh,
Michelle. Any spirit guide, and Jane, any spirit guide messages. So it's pretty
okay.
simple.
I actually got a purely spirit guide message for you. Okay. Because what is going on right now is your spirit guides want you to know that you are powerful. Okay. You have all the tools to manifest what you want. The difficulty comes in that you don't exactly know what to manifest or how it looks to manifest. Let's say you want to manifest money or abundance or whatever it is. So you have to look at these things and find out what it is that you want to manifest. But you've got your magician right here. So what you really need to do, because your head is just, it's all these cups, you don't know which one you want, is you need to go inside and really search yourself. And even further than the Hermit, this is the Hermit card. I'm sorry, I should say what they are because people probably don't know this deck or whatever. So go inside, and then we have the Page of Cups here. So what you're going to do, what you really need to do, is really lean into learning, being a page, listening to the messages, learning. Pages are learned. They learn. You need to learn what you really love, what you really want to manifest, because I can manifest all I want, but if all like, oh, I'd like a new pair of shoes, all you're gonna get is a new pair of shoes. I mean, which they're great. I like them, but really go inside, go like know that you have all these things. You're like, oh, great, I can manifest. What do I want to manifest? Ooh, you're like, you know, just take your time. Spend some time in meditation. Really think about it and learn what you really love. What sparks you? What is that spark of the divine in you? And when you find that, I just want you to know, I don't know if you're married or not, but there is a very good relationship celebration going on. This is in your subconscious. So it's almost like you're even going to manifest a relationship, or
Wow.
a better one, or something like that. But this is your homework should you decide to do it. And that's what I have for
Sybil
you.
says never married, so who knows? Oh my goodness.
This
Oh
is
my
the
God.
marriage card right here. I mean,
Oh, I
you
love
can
that.
always have a relationship. You don't have to be married, but wait, I do have the marriage card. So,
And
all
then
right.
Venus says, good advice for all, Jane. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay. Love it. All right. And welcome, DJ and Amanda. Oh my goodness. So many. And Kiki's here too. Good to see you, Kiki. All right. So Izzy is here. And Izzy had a question. I'm going to go ahead and do Garnet. Izzy's question was, what's coming for me in love, past, new, both? Thank you. Okay. And then Abhi Krishna, you're after that. And then we have Annabelle and then Miss Lovely Venus. Okay, here we go. Okay, Garnet. And you're so welcome, Sybil. Thank you for joining us and allowing us to share energy with you today. Okay, so Garnet, you asked about, let me get your question here. Message, please. Love a woman for me. Okay, you got it, Garnet. So there's a couple of women in my cards. Okay, so I think this is kind of like the past and what's coming, which is kind of exciting because I love it when they do that. So the first card I got was the Five of Cups. This is a darker haired woman, and she's not very happy here. There's a lot of disappointment going on. But this came up upside down. So this tells me this was the past, and there's some acceptance and some healing going on. There's some emotional pain ending. You're kind of on the road to recovery when it comes to not having any regrets and moving forward and moving on up in this area. Okay, so that makes me really happy for you. So then, Garnet, I got the Chariot. I believe this is you. You are really gung ho about finding a relationship right now. You're like, let's get these horses going. I want to be in love. I want to be in a relationship. Okay. So there's a lot of determination on your part here. There's a lot of willpower. So start making those goals, prepare. There could be some victory because there's a lot of momentum in this card because these horses are on the run. They are good to go. You want to put a woman in this chariot and take her on a date. Okay. So I love this for you. This also rules the solar plexus, this particular card, which brings me to the next card, which is very positive. Okay. Again, they had me go to this deck for a reason because I think of the imagery that they wanted me to go toward. Okay. I got the sun. You can see the woman here. Her solar plexus is on fire. Okay. She has got a lot of passion. She's got a lot of radiant light. There's a lot of joy and innocence around her. This is the life force restored. This is a natural, effortless kind of sovereignty. So I'm seeing some good things coming in the future for you, especially as you go through that healing process from the previous relationship. And get the Five of Cups. There's a little regret there, but you're going to be moving towards something a little better. Okay. This is a positive outcome. Look at the radiance of this card, Garnet. I mean, come on. It's beautiful, blonde woman. The sun is just right on her. It's just glowing out of her. Okay. So This tells me there could also be some great communication between you two, and just joy and success. So you've got some good things going on here. You've got this kind of lighter energy after a darker period of kind of regret and loss, and you are ready to go, my friend. So you do it, and you got this. I'm kind of excited for you. I want to hear about this in the chat later. So, and then, oh, passionate. Yes, I'm excited for you too. I could have done with the marriage card. Well, that the sun is really good, Garnet. Look at her. Like, come on.
The sign over the marriage. At least it's a good time. I mean,
Yes, the sun in her soul. Yes, exactly. She's gonna like being out in the sun too. So she might even come out and garden with you too. Welcome, David. Good to see you. I'll get your question in. Okay. And here we go. So the lovely Izzy is up, and I'm Abhi Krishnat. Are you here? And Annabelle Cousins, are you here? Please check in. Annabelle Cousins is, let's see. No, I'm not seeing it yet. Yes, please check in. So we have Abhi Krishnat, Annabelle Cousins. Okay. Abhi Krishnat is here. Excellent. All right. So, and I agree. Beautiful reading for Garnet. I love getting good love readings. They make me happy. Okay. So I will go ahead and do Abhi Krishnat. Annabelle Garnet, check in. And then we'll see who checks in, Jane. Okay, go ahead. Here's Izzy's question.
no worries.
Okay. So Izzy's question is, what's coming for me in love? Past, new, both. Thank you.
Yeah, I pulled out cards for that because I thought I was reading that, but that's okay.
Oh, what did you think you were reading for?
I thought I was reading this one, but that's okay.
Is it one that we have done yet, or?
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's all
Okay,
good.
yeah. Tell me if because I'm doing a lot behind the scenes, and I apologize if I misunderstood.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. There is hope for you, Garnet, and you bumped into a woman. Nice they are. Okay, that's great. My goodness. Good night, Barbara. Thank you for joining us. See you in 2 weeks. Oh, exciting stuff. Can't wait to hear about it. Oh, girl. Okay. So are you ready for Izzy, or?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I put my cards away. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Were
I
you?
thought you were reading for Izzy. That's what I said.
Okay. I have my cards here. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I got cards for Avi Krishnat if you need time to get them out. I think we just miscommunicated.
I'm so sorry. Well, what I'm just going to tell you what I got for
Okay.
because I did actually shuffle. Okay. No, here it is. Right here's the one part. Okay.
Okay.
So first of all, the question I have is, are you using a like a matchmaker or a dating site? Because I see here like a matchmaker, a dating site, something like that. Um, and then I see somebody in that arena. I get this empress, like I am the empress, and you will be so happy to have me because I am the empress. But she's not a good empress, okay? She's not good. She's going to hurt your feelings. She's going to step all over you and break your heart, okay? That's what that one was. The second one was right underneath the Empress was the snake. So I knew that this Empress was a snaky person. But what ends up, I don't know, I'm missing one card. But so the Empress is the snake. It is actually lucky that you got your heart broken. Okay, that was luck, because if you would have stayed there, you would have stayed there. Okay, because it was like, I'm not going through this again, don't want to do this again. You would have stayed there and taken the broken heart, but you don't need to, because you saw that they were a snake. You remembered hearing this, because you were like, this isn't right, there's something wrong here, and think back to this reading, maybe, okay, because it's luck that you get out of there, which then finds the right love for you. So it is coming. I just do believe that it is the second. If there's a couple people you're looking at, you don't need this person. They look good and shiny and new and can give you all their pomegranates and all that kind of stuff, but they're gonna hurt you. They are going to just trample on you so much it just breaks your heart. But you see that, and you let go of it, and that is the luck. You see it, you let go, and you find true love. That's what I get.
Not seeing anyone yet, but this could be a future person that could come into the relationship or just cause you a lot of grief, sweetie. So it's
Yeah,
important
no,
that you, yeah.
yeah, this isn't somebody that's there yet, because see, you're planning this with somebody. It's like a site or a something, and then they come in like a
Okay. And
matchmaker.
that's a third party card too. That's a third wheel, it could be, so someone who comes in the middle of some kind of partnership you're trying to develop, and they mess up the collaboration.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
oh my goodness, Izzy. Okay, well, you got the warning from Jane. Oh, I'm so glad that you got that, and best of luck to you. And she's not on sites right now. Okay. Yeah, again, you're still in the works. I hear you. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do Abhi Krishnat. And Annabelle Cousins, are you here? I'm not seeing you. Next, after Annabelle Cousins, I know Venus is here. So mediumship, perfect. This is perfect for you, James. Speaking of mediumship, may I have a message for my dad, Bobby? Anything he would like to say? I miss him like crazy, if time allows, of course. Okay. Yeah, her son, I believe, is in sidereal Pisces, which tells me she had a really cool dad, Jane. I mean, just good relationship and everything. So, oh, and thank you for the tip, Garnet. I appreciate that. And then David, yes, you're in the queue. So, well, you pull cards for Venus. I'm going to pull cards for Abhi Krishnat. Okay.
Okay,
Okay. So
so I'm
Venus
getting
is
a message from, what was the person's name?
Bobby, her father.
Bobby.
Yes. You got it. Yes, yes. Okay. Abhi Krishna, what are the feelings of Kalai toward Abhi? We are in less contact. Okay, there's a reason you're in less contact, my dear, and it's a very good thing, okay? The first card I got was the Page of Wands. It came up reversed, though. So this is someone who has a lack of focus when it comes to their energy and their direction in life. They make a lot of impulsive decisions, and it's someone who doesn't, they're very immature and they don't really know how to act, okay? So this could have just been the overall theme of the relationship. It was not a good thing for either of you to be involved in this, okay? So because there was a lot of learning to do, and it wasn't going to happen. The work wasn't being done. A lot of wrong actions were taken, okay? This is kind of an immature card. Okay, so this tells me that it's kind of a good thing that it's not working out, because neither of you are prepared for this. Okay, the second card I got the Five of Swords reversed. Okay, now this relationship was supposed to teach you about reconciliation through boundaries and what you do and don't tolerate. okay? Because this tells me there's a smiling victor here. There were some anger problems, a lot of lessons that were involved that caused some stress and dissatisfaction, some conflicts and egos, bullying. One partner tends to be more dominant in a relationship here. You were supposed to learn that more negative experience from each other so that you don't step into this again, okay? So walk away from toxic dynamics. They are not good for you. All right. So, and I know that you're kind of struggling with that a little bit, but it was supposed to teach you and you weren't supposed to uh, engage, so to speak. Okay, my dear. And then this is what you can really focus on. I got the gratitude card. Okay. When Kripa appears, appreciation restores harmony. So appreciate the lessons that this person taught you. This card's for is the acknowledgement of just being grateful for what you learned, and that will multiply your blessings moving forward. So express your appreciation openly with other people, and you'll see that your emotional bonds will deepen through recognition, and expect that in return. And don't violate any boundaries, and don't let anyone violate yours, and don't allow that kind of immature bullying kind of energy take over the relationship either. Okay, but just know that thankfulness will transform what we have into more than enough. Okay. So be grateful for what this person taught you, move on and see a much better light at the end of the tunnel. It doesn't, you need to walk away. Okay, sweetie, it's not about his feelings or your feelings. It was supposed to show you a lot of immaturity that was going on, and you're not supposed to cling to that. You're supposed to learn from it and move on to something better. Okay, after learning that, all right? Okay, I hope that was helpful, honey. Okay, and then we have the lovely Venus and David.
Okay. Bobby. All right. So first of all, I just want to know if I'm in the right place. Um, uh, I have your father near water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the right
Oh,
place.
yeah, that it fits her chart is what I'm thinking. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So, also your father, I'm seeing him in okay, I'm seeing him by water. I'm also seeing him in wearing khaki pants. Okay. So I don't know if he's just showing me a younger him. Sometimes they come in and they show you where they're looking, where they look their best. But he was gosh, he wasn't, was he a Pisces?
Yes, he was.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Now
what I
what?
said. It fit her chart. Yeah, it's sidereal. I believe that's where yeah, that's where the sun is in her chart.
Oh wait, no,
And that
but
represents the father.
and the father is a Pisces.
Yes, yes, he did. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
No, he was a Scorpio. He's a Scorpio.
Oh,
But
okay,
yeah, but her sun is in Pisces, so that's why you're picking up on all the water energy.
okay. And the water and the moon, I'm getting a lot of intuition. Okay. I'm getting a lot of intuition, the
Oh,
moon, water, intuition.
and
Okay.
yes for the khakis. Yeah,
And yes, for the khakis.
yeah.
Yes. And he also I see him being adventurous as well. Um or I don't know what he was. I almost feel like Aries or Virgo or something, but somebody that was on the go, 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 go. Because your father is riding a motorcycle in what I am seeing. But so I get the water, the khaki pants, the moon. He's saying to use your intuition. He's also saying that he has been trying to give you messages. He's been giving you messages. And if you feel like yes, he couldn't keep still. Yeah, no, he could not keep still. He was a mover and a shaker, and he's showing me all of this. And but what he wants for you is he wants to connect to you personally. And he said to do that, it's during meditation. I get the Hanged Man here, so it's when you are still, and I don't know if like the hangman generally has a halo of it, because that's where you're hanging upside down, you're strung up by your heels, because you've got to get the message. This is how you're getting the message. So he is giving you messages, and he wants you to use your intuition and to sit down and to talk to him. To He's telling you to sit still. He's like, you try, you reach out to me, but you don't give it enough time, is what I'm hearing. So give it enough time, because he's on the go, go, go. And you don't meditate like you should. Yeah. So you're not, it's, and it's not even a meditation so much as, I don't know if you saw what I did, but what I do is I do the pencil to the paper, and I actually got a pond, but then water showed up in my card, so I was like, okay, so there's water, definitely water. Um, so you could do that too. You can sit down with a pen and a piece of paper. You can think about your dad. What would your dad like to say to you? Try and get into that state where you are open to hearing, and then don't question what you hear. Don't question it, because that's where we get all gummed up in our thinking is, oh, well, I don't know if he would say this to me, or I don't know if this is him. I'm getting this, but I don't know. Just whatever you get, receive. Believe, receive, because he's talking to you. Okay? And that's what I have.
Oh, that was a beautiful reading, Jane. Thank you. So, Venus, you have a little homework to tap into your father, Bobby, and blessings to you as you do that. I can't wait to hear about it. That's so exciting. Yeah, wow, Jane is right. Yes, her links are in the description, everyone. She's an excellent seer.
I love doing mediumship. It's like my,
Oh, that's great. Oh, it's so healing.
yeah.
Okay. So, David, you are our last question. I went ahead and pulled some cards for you, my dear. And Venus says that was amazing, very helpful as well. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, you guys, she's here for a reason. We love Jane. I mean, come on.
Thank you.
Okay, David. So, I got that you went through some stuff, sweetie. Okay. The first card I got was Uranus. Uranus tells me that you had a bit of a lightning moment hit you. Okay. This is an unexpected event that kind of shook your world. It changed the whole direction of things or where you thought things were going. It was kind of a big thing for you, and you're having trouble moving on from it. Okay, there's some lingering pain in and around this, and it's delaying your progress. And this is showing me an inner conflict that this caused. Okay, sweetie, um, it's it's caused a lot of discord. It kind of made you unable to move toward peace. So that is what spirit is showing me, is you had an unexpected, event that kind of shook your world. It's like a lightning moment, and it's keeping you from really moving toward, a very peaceful way of being and living. So then what spirit showed me, um, now I'm just answering your first question, okay, sweetie, is I went to my Mahabharata oracle and I got the virtue deck. This is Yudhishthira. Okay. When Yudhishthira appears, truth stands quietly waiting for the world to catch up. Okay. So Yudhishthira was the embodiment of Dharma in a text called the Mahabharata. That's because righteousness cost him everything. His tragedy was not weakness, but it was moral sensitivity in an immoral environment. So although he lost his kingdom, his honor remained intact, and time ultimately did vindicate him. So you're being taught that righteousness may be delayed in your life, but it is never denied. Okay. Card is telling you to continue to act with absolute integrity, and doing the right thing will establish karmic protection later in your life. So you went through a big event. It's kind of blocking you from being able to, move forward, especially toward a more peaceful place. But know that in making ethical choices, a lot of balance is going to be restored in your life. And Dharma always keeps its promises, even when it tests your faith. Okay. Then now I'm answering David's now. It's the previous question that he had, Venus. So then I got the abundance card. Okay. This is Kubera. You got some great things coming your way. All right. When Kubera appears, prosperity is going to start flowing freely in your life. So even though you had this unexpected event that kind of caused you to get a little stuck, this card is all about expansion and opportunity coming your way, and abundance will increase when shared. So a lot of generosity can enrich your emotional connections. There could be some financial growth as multiple opportunities emerge, and just more abundance of energy to your well-being coming your way. So just know that prosperity thrives when you're open, but you're a little stuck right now because of this event. But know that because of your good dharma, you are going to be rewarded. That is the message from the guides that you got. And I think that's a really good one for you, because you asked for advice and guidance, and that's directly from your spirit team. And you guys, I love it when I pull this card. I'm just like, look up Kubera. This is a good one to get. Okay. So, and it's because you did the right thing, even though other people did the wrong thing. All right, sweetie. So I love it when I get that. Good things coming your way. I like it when good people get good things coming to them. Okay. All right. So let's see. Okay, so that is all of our questions. Thank you everybody for being here. I didn't see Annabelle come in, so we're going to go ahead and move on. Ralph, welcome. Good to see you. All right. So, Jane, do you have anything coming up that you would like to announce? Any shows, any specials? Again, her links are in the description. She is a fantastic medium if you're looking for that.
No, I don't have anything planned yet. I'm still working on myself. I'm doing private things. I'm doing. I can get booked for a reading. I don't charge very much, and I especially love doing mediumship. But I'm really an evidential medium, which means you wouldn't say, "Hey, I want to," and you wouldn't give me the information of who you wanted to talk to. Whoever wanted to talk to you would come to me, and then I would give you that information. So that's an evidential medium. But most of the time I get the right person, or there is somebody else that wants to talk to you. Anyway, and I'm going to be doing some Lenormand, and I don't know, I'm hoping to have Hershey come be with me one day. We might pop up and do a little live or something during the day on my channel. Just want to do something fun. Dowsing rods. I started another channel called Dowsing Through the Veil. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a great channel too. So yeah, definitely look that up, guys. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm
Yeah.
here every single week. Obviously, check out my astrology posts. I'm kind of on the fence right now with some things that happened, so I'm just kind of like, I'm not announcing any new big shows or anything like that, but my links are in the description. A lot is going on astrologically, and yeah, so I do astrocartography readings. That's been very popular lately. I basically it's really fun because we don't just look at where you best fit. We can look at where you lived in past lives. We can, just kind of see how your chart's interacting with different places in the world. And I also look up the country's chart too to find out if it's been eclipsed recently or something like that's going on. So I also have, I do natal charts, and those are a lot of fun. I go really deep into those. And Vedic astrology is a little different, guys, because it's based on multiple lifetimes and charts and things like that. So I go really deep into the into that as well. I do past life readings. It's all on my site, astrologicaltarot.com, so you can check it out. But yeah, I just want to thank Jane for being here. I can't wait to read with you again. It's such a joy. My audience loves you. And David, yeah, if you can come back next time, that would be great, and ask your question. We do one at a time for lightning round. Okay, sweetie? So I just answered your first question. We don't do second questions. Okay. All right. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here. And yes, thank you for being here too, Nancy. And yeah, if you want to schedule a reading with Jane, David, her links are in the description. She's got some great deals, and she can help you connect with your Nan. All right, so I'm sending you all tons of love, and thank you all so much for being here. And yes, she is a great medium, isn't she, Venus? Yes, there she goes. We're sending you all lots of love, and I will see you same time next week. Take care, everyone.
Sacred knowledge from the stars. Vedic truth heals ancient scars. Mantras clear the karmic way, bringing light to guide each day. Let the planets show their signs as the cards and stars combine. Ancient wisdom flows through